Can we sit down? No interruptions. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Dope discussions. Talking real raw. Ain't no cutting. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Dope discussions. Can we talk about it? Yeah. 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 Can we sit down? No interruptions. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Dope discussions. Talking real raw, ain't no cutting. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Dope discussions.
Before I get started, can y'all please place a 2 in the comments if you can indeed hear your little big sister loud and clear? We gonna get into it today. I'll wait for my 2s. Hold on. I see the 2s. Oh, it has got it's hot out here in these streets, okay? Let's just say that. Okay. Let me sip my organic orange juice. Hold on. When I was out here saying that the times have changed, right? And we're dealing with a new breed of men. These are not the same guys that you can just easily take advantage of and easily just try to manipulate and just are easily blinded by big booties. This ain't that. It has gotten real out in these streets. It is so bad now that even I don't want to call them simps. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to call them that necessarily, but let's just say even the men that were very forgiving when it came to women and their past and things of that sort, it's so bad that they are no longer even out here like, yeah, dun, 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 I'm going to rescue you. I'm going to save you. You know, like you have a lot of guys out there, a lot of men out there that are just like, you know what? That's a done deal. That's a lost cause. That won't be wise for me to engulf myself into. You know, I would be better off not touching that, not allowing that type of energy into my inner circle because, yeah, these females ain't loyal. These females cannot be trusted. These females are the type to use and discard of you. So all the way around, we're dealing with a new breed of men to where all of them are checked out. And even the guys that were trying to rescue and save these 304s, even they are giving them back to the damn streets. What is going on? Y'all, it's hot out here in these streets. The Captain Save of 304s are aborting mission, bitch. The Captain 304s are like, yeah, y'all can have this. My bad. That was my fault. I had thought I could change it, you know. I thought that was some hope. My bad. Y'all was right. Y'all was right. They giving the hoes back to the streets. There's no more trying to turn the 304 into the housewife. They like, look, bruh, I tried. I tried to make an honest woman out of her. I thought that all she needed was some guidance. I thought that all she needed was a real man to love her, show her the right way. You know, I thought that, you know, I could turn her life around, change her, rearrange her. I had thought, but yeah, these hoes, it's deeply rooted, bitch. It's deeply embedded. Even the simp lollipoppies, okay? And I said I didn't want to call them that, but we're going to have to go ahead and just drive the point home. Y'all like the video, share the video, and subscribe. It's some real talk coming from your little big sis. It is so bad that even the simp lollipoppies, the suckers, the easy licks are like, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and head on out. Yeah, it is deeply imprinted, Keith. Even the Captain Sabos, it's like, yeah, we can't save them. We're going to have to go ahead and give them back. I'm going to go ahead and give them back, and I'm going to head on now. It's that bad. Thank you, 6R. It says, I was once a pookie, tried to clean up my act, and simped out for a bit. Now I'm going my own way. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Don't y'all come in here clowning already. We just got started. But yeah, the pookies are running away. The simp lollipoppies running away. The masculine men are running away. The businessmen are running away. You know, just everybody just running away. And it's so bad that even the guys that tried to save these 304s are giving them back. Let's get into it. Okay. And again, y'all like the video, share the video, and subscribe. We can't hit 300. I appreciate y'all for being here. Let's get into it. Thank you, Grady. It says, you can't save someone that doesn't want to be saved. I never tried, just went with the flow. 100. But here's the thing, though, Grady, and I agree with you. I agree that you do have a lot of these chicks out there that really don't want to be saved. They just want to be put up nicely. See, I still want to be able to do what the hell I want to do. You know, I just want somebody to be there to catch me when I fall this time. You know, however, Grady, you do have, and thank you so much, CG. You do have a lot of these 304s out here like, no, I do want to be saved, and I do want me a real man, and I learned my lesson. I ain't that type of woman no more. I'm done being a real woman. I'm ready to be somebody's wife. I'm done being in these streets. I'm tired. They are really out here, Grady, painting that picture like, yeah, I'm done. I'm through. I don't want to be, you know, a reckless ran through thotty thot cake. I don't want to be her no more. You know, I've been there. I've done that. Rescue me, please. Save me, please. Yeah, you heard me, the real woman's. Okay? I don't want to be her anymore. You know? So when you have guys out here fleeing away from the scene now, that's very alarming. That's very alarming. Even the men that just, again, thought that women just needed guidance, they just needed to be loved properly, they just needed the proper care, help, attention, and that would get them to turn around. Even those guys are like, nah. And what makes it even worse is that not only are they saying no more, they've actually tried it and it failed epically. We can hit 400. Y'all like the video, share the video, and subscribe. We got to break it down. It's one thing to be like, yeah, nah, I'm not going to touch it. I'm not dealing with it. You know, I got to just be on my own, focus on myself. But it's another thing. It adds another nail in the coffin when a guy can come out of it and say, look, I've been there. I've tried it. I tried to love her. I tried to save her. I tried to rescue her. And it didn't work. So not only are they extremely done with women of today as far as trying to give them grace and forgive them and forget about their past, stuff of that sort, but you have other men that are going to listen to those guys that actually been through it and tried to do it. And they're like, well, damn, like, well, he actually tried to do it. And even he is saying, hell no, don't do this. So I know I better not touch it. That makes it worse when you have a Yelp review. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, brothers, I know how we're raised. We were raised to try to love women, guide women, you know, look past certain things, be forgiving, be patient. I know how we were raised, brothers. But let me tell you something. Been there, done that, did not work. Highly don't recommend. It's Yelp reviews. In this case, it's help reviews, bitch. Don't help them. Don't save them. Don't rescue it. Leave it alone. Don't do it. That makes it worse. So all the way around, it's a problem. Now these females are out here singing this.
My boyfriend left me. My boyfriend left me. My boyfriend left me. My boyfriend left me. He not coming back.
The real women's, they're like, my boyfriend left me and he not coming back. What are we supposed to do with this? Y'all laughing, I'm so serious. What are we supposed to do with this? You mean to tell me I no longer have a backup plan? You mean to tell me that my backup plan is giving me back to the streets? What is this? It's a new day and age. It's a new day and age, ma'ams. The men are leaving. They're giving you back. Exhibit A, we have April Jones and Taye Diggs. Now, in case you all didn't know, April Jones is the baby mama of former B2K member Omarion. Okay. And she was proven to be a homie hopper. Okay, April Jones was proven to be a homie hopper. She went from Omarion to his former band group member, Little Fizz, just swapping. It was messy. It was a messy situation. Very much so gives me, hold out, thotty thot cape for the streets vibrations. That was April. But nonetheless, you had Taye Diggs. Taye Diggs was out here like, I understand her track record and her history, but I think that she's a cool chick. I don't know why y'all in here laughing. I'm so serious. I think that she's a cool chick, and I'm gonna go ahead and see what it's hitting for. And so for a while, thank you, Cleveland. For a while, April Jones and Taye Diggs were all over Instagram, TikTok, social medias, just coming together, doing a bunch of like goofy little videos together, little cute little fun videos together of them just being a little happy couple, I guess. Right? Taye Diggs is like, you know what? I know her track record. I know her history. I know that she is a homie hopper. I know that she is a baby mama. I know what type of time she is on. But I'm going to look past that. I'm going to see the light in her. She just needs a man like me. She just needs a man that is going to be patient with her, that's going to love her and her children's, because April Jones does have 2 children by Omarion, you know, and, you know, I'm going to take her under my wing. And Taye Diggs, ladies and gentlemen, has left the scene. Let's get into the dope discussion. Thank you, Gabriel. It says, you are a part of a few national treasure, excellent delivery and humor. This war vet supports your contribution to society, even if it's just one person who can be saved from a life of misery. Amen. And I appreciate that, Gabriel. You know, I appreciate all the love and support. And again, y'all give us 400. All right. We can't hit that. And thank you again, CG. If I missed anybody, I apologize. Who was this? Dim Eyes. I'm trying to make sure I keep up. Y'all in here dying laughing, but am I lying though? Dim Eyes says that retirement plan just got seized by the government. Keep your head up, fellas. Your patience will be rewarded. Now, Dim Eyes, it's real heavy out here for these 304s. So like I said, for a long time, we've banked on you guys just being there to rescue us, especially the guys that are the gentlemen, right? Oh yeah, he'll understand my past. He'll forgive me. He'll overlook that. He'll be down for me. He'll take care of me. And so for a long time, we would go through our youth just doing whatever the hell we wanted to do. We'll hop from homie to homie. We'll be baby mamas. You know, we'll be in the streets. We'll be wild. Girls gone wild. Woo! We'll do all of that because we banked on there always being men available waiting on us to save us. But even those men are giving us back to the streets. Let's get into it. Okay. And again, y'all like the video. All right. Let me know if y'all can hear this.
So April Jones went live with her son, Mega, last night, and it was interesting what he had to say about.
Could y'all hear that? Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear the video. I'm waiting for the ones. Okay, I see the ones. So, Taye Diggs and April Jones were an item. Okay, they were seen all over social media, Instagram, TikTok, making these little cute little fun videos together and things of that sort. And all of a sudden, it just stopped. It went cold. And a lot of people were like asking questions about what happened. Why aren't you guys posting each other anymore? Why aren't you guys seen together in these videos and stuff of that sort anymore? Like, what's going on? What's the tea? And so April Jones goes on live and her son, okay, exposed the tea. This is why it's also very important for you all not to make these hoes mothers. Hold on, let's pause for a second. This is why it's very important for you all not to make these hoes mothers, because they are displaying to the world that they don't know how to properly raise children. And when we get into this video, you all will understand exactly what I'm talking about. April Jones clearly is the type of mother that is not setting up certain boundaries with her children. So much so that her son is really popping off and exposing way too much. And it's just not even something that's cute. It's not funny. And now we all know what's going on in her personal life. Okay? And again, that's probably something else that a lot of these guys that are giving these 304s back to the streets have come to realize. Damn, you have no control over your children. You don't know how to properly parent. You don't know how to set forth boundaries, limitations, expectations for your children. That can be a little bit much. Okay? Especially if a man has a lot to lose. If you are out here dating a 304 baby mama, and again, she has no real control or authority over her children, that can become a liability. The kids may start trying to tell too much of your business, which once again, her son exposed in this video. The children may start trying to test you as an authority figure in their lives. You're not my daddy. Like, all the way around could just be problematic. So it's very important for you all to thoroughly vet and inspect these females before you impregnate them, because they will be the first teachers of your children. We can hit 500. Y'all like the video, share the video, and subscribe. Okay. So again, Taye Diggs and April were seen all over social media, and then all of a sudden everything just went stale. It went cold. People start speculating what happened. Did y'all break up? So then April Jones goes live, and because she doesn't know how to have certain boundaries with her children, she got exposed by her children. Let's get into it.
So April Jones went live with her son, Mega, last night, and it was interesting what he had to say about Taye Diggs. She eventually turned off the live, but this is what he had to say.
You vaping, about you throwing panties out the camera, about you drinking, about Tay smoking weed. He don't smoke weed. He has.
Look at this. Look at this. See, this is probably why Taye Diggs had to leave. Your kids are out of control. Are y'all hearing him? He just exposing all the damn tea. Yeah, because Taye was over here smoking weed. You over here throwing your panties around. You over here doing it. Like, come on. Taye Diggs is a high-profile actor that has been in the game for a long time. This is why you can't save and rescue hoes. You got to give them back to the streets, because, you know, they just become a huge liability. And shout out to the crown head from yesterday's dope discussion. He brought that up in reference to Brittany Renner. He said, look, it's not even the fact that Brittany Renner is a liability due to her being a whore. She's a liability due to her mouth. She talks too much. Same thing can be applied in this situation. Thank you, John Till. It says, boyfriend left me, girl, needs to sing. My left foot left me from all that diabetes. Jail. Okay? I have been being very lenient when it comes to the super chat jail lately. I've been letting y'all ride. And for the most part, y'all have been on y'all best behavior. But the jail gates and bars will be open today. Don't try it. Okay? We already have John Till in the jail. Don't start. But again, let's get back into this dope discussion. April Jones is out here singing, my boyfriend left me, because she's out here being a liability by not her running her mouth too much, but by her children that she has no authority over running their mouths too much. This is why a lot of guys are giving the females back to the streets. No, we will not free John Tills today. Okay? But yeah, he out here just spilling all the damn tea. Be careful who you impregnate. Be careful who you try to save. Again, Taye Diggs is a high-profile actor. He cannot afford to be out here with a low-level. April is a cute girl, right? I cannot afford to be out here with a cute, low-level baby mama pass around, having my brand tainted. Thank you, William. So a lot of these guys are out here only using these females temporarily because they're like, okay, well, I think I can save her and I think I can rescue her. I mean, she has a lot of potential. And so they try to use her for where they feel like she can fit in, but then it always backfires. And I'm pretty sure that was the reason why Taye had to get the hell away. Like, yeah, your kid's out of control. Let's take it back a little bit. Lord have mercy, little kids just talk too damn much.
Turned off the live, but this is what he had to say.
you raping, about you throwing panties out the camera, about you drinking, about Tay smoking weed.
He don't smoke weed.
He has.
Did he ever smoke in front of you? Exactly.
But I smelled it.
He does edibles, baby.
Edibles.
Stop saying that on a live. He don't smoke weed.
I'm telling y'all the truth.
No, you're not.
The kids gonna tell the truth, okay? That's one thing about the children. That's why you gotta be careful about what you have around them, in front of them, what you say around them and in front of them, because they gonna tell the truth, okay? So if her son is out here saying that Tay was out here smoking weed, he was. If her son is out here saying that she was out here drinking, throwing panties everywhere, she was. Okay? That's one thing about the kids. They don't lie. Okay? I'm going to say 9.9995 times out of 10, the children are telling the truth. But again, this is a female that's clearly has been for the streets, trying to raise a child, and you trying to rescue her and save her. And lo and behold, they are liabilities, spilling way too much of your tea.
Edible weed. So
Tay don't smoke weed. He doesn't put weed to his mouth and smoke it. That's not what Tay does. He will do a weed edible. There's a difference. Everybody saying, where is Tay?
yeah, here.
Where is he?
Yeah, here.
He working.
He ain't working. He ain't here.
He's working.
He's not working. He ain't here.
Let's pause and peep the game, okay? April Jones is well aware of her reputation, okay? She knows that she is a homie hopper. She knows that she has a bad rep for being a homie hopper, for the streets, ran through, baby mama. She knows her reputation. So when she got with Taye Diggs, that was a huge come up and polish up for her image, because it's like, look, I can't be that bad, because after all, I am seen with the likes of a high profile actor like a Taye Diggs, right? He's a legend out in the movie industry, film industry. So clearly I have to be a, how can I put this, prize type of woman, because look who is showing me off. I have Taye Diggs showing me off. He's taking me seriously, so I should be taken seriously, right? And so when she is not trying to be very forthcoming as far as exposing the fact that, yeah, they're no longer an item, that is because she knows that she needs to attach herself and latch on heavily and strongly with the likes of a Taye Diggs, because he is the one that is ultimately polishing up her image, right? He is the one that gives her relevance. It's a lot that's factoring in to this equation. So with her understanding and knowing her perception and how she's viewed as being the homie hopper, as being the reckless, ran through pretty baby mama, she doesn't want it to be revealed that she got left again. Let's peep the game. A lot of these 304s understand that you have to, quote unquote, level up. You have to go out and get a, quote unquote, high value man that has a good name and reputation for himself, because what he's going to do is elevate you. He's going to make you look better, right? So if I have this reputation for being a pass around pretty baby mama homie hopper, and everywhere I go, I get left, I get hit and quit, it can be a very bad look when even the high value, quote unquote, guy leaves me too. This is why she was not very antsy or quick to divulge that type of information as far as Taye Diggs no longer being around. But her son exposed it. And Taye Diggs, I don't blame you for not being around. Okay, clearly this is a liability situation, not only in regards to her, but her kids. You got to be careful about who you're trying to save out here. You got to analyze every little detail about their lives. Are they mothers? Do they have children? How do the children act? Does she have control over the children? You know, is the father involved? You know, what's going on in the home environment? I got to know all of that, because if you don't, and you just hop yourself just blindly into something, this type of stuff could really damage you, really damage your name, your reputation, your brand, the perception of you, and have everything that you've worked so hard to build just totally destroyed. So he's out here exposing to the world because he has a mama that is just reckless online. Oh, Taye Diggs smokes weed. You be out here drinking. You was throwing your pennies around. What man wants that type of information exposed to the world? Especially a man that has a lot to lose. We're going to continue, but let me get to these super chats. I'm trying not to miss y'all today. I didn't do very good yesterday keeping up with y'all. Thank you, Sway. It says, Taye is a MFN actor, not a pilot. He can smoke his weed if he wants to. Showing love for yesterday's show. It was brave to reveal the things you did. Thank you so much, Swade Houston. You know, but even still, though, Swade, like some things you want to be, you know, kept private. You don't want everybody to know that you like to, you know, do a little puff pass. Some things you want to maintain as far as your image is concerned. You know? So for him to be out here like, yeah, he was out here smoking weed, and yeah, he smelled like it, and you was out here drinking too much, and you was out here, that's too much. Again, be careful and be wise with the hoes you try to save, because a lot of them will have you out here drowning while you're trying to go out into the deep waters to rescue them. Okay. Thank you, Clarence. It says, next story, she gives her kids back to Amarion and gets a botched BBL. Okay, Clarence. Do you need to go to jail too? Thank you, Just Bad Music. It says, even her son's sick of the mess. Some of the sons of 304s become pookies, or they'll run far away from hoes for the rest of their lives. Yeah, because they know what that life looks like. They know what those type of females are about, because I've been exposed to it my whole life. Y'all like the video, share the video, and subscribe. We can hit 500. It's real talk. Because I grew up around this type of toxicity, this type of holdout culture, a lot of these, you know, sons of these 304s can become crippled, and they feel like, you know, all women should conduct themselves like this. And so I need to conduct myself like that too, to be a complement to that type of woman, to balance that woman out. She ain't ish, I'm not going to be ish. Hence why a young guy or a young man can resort into being a pookie, because he was raised by a Tatiana. Or on the flip side, it can be like, oh yeah, my mama was doing this and doing that. Yeah, I'm going to stay far away from any chick that is even remotely close to what my mama was. I know what that looks like. That looks like bad habits. That looks like carelessness. That looks like somebody that is reckless, a liability, and yeah, I'll be damned. So you're absolutely right. Thank you, It's a Coma. It says, it's 2023. Men, check the Carfax before you pull off the lot with a used. Don't want it breaking down on you in 5 miles. Akoma, jail. Okay? That's what we're going to do. Thank you, Terenzo. It says, sits next to John Till, passes blunt. Let's make a run for D's gun line. Okay. Jail. Okay? You're not going to get out. Y'all will not be Martin Lawrence and Eddie Murphy today. Jail. Okay? Thank you, Cleveland. It says, Anika, I think that you're absolutely beautiful as a person and as a woman. Thank you so much, Cleveland. I appreciate that. All right. Am I caught up, you all? Okay, I got William. I think I'm caught up. All right. Now, let's continue. April knows that it's a bad look for even the good men that are supposed to be patient with you, supposed to love you, care about you, and all of that. It's a even worse look if even he left. That's why she's not trying to reveal that type of information, but it's already out. He keeps saying, he not here. He not here. He not here, which means he left. Men are not saving these hoes. This is crazy.
Where is he?
He ain't here.
He working.
He ain't working. He ain't here.
He's working.
He's not working. He ain't here. We ain't know specifically if he's working or not. Did he text you?
Yes.
No. Show me the text.
Oh my
Show
God.
me the text.
He just sent me a video yesterday, baby. Me and Tay talk all the time.
It's only for y'all. She's lying. Lying.
Megan, do you want me to show you the text?
Show me.
Hold on, guys. Hold on.
And so it looks like she clicked off her live after that. But
I bet she did. I bet she did. It is a bad, it's embarrassing. It is a bad look for a woman to keep getting left by every man that she's with. Bad look. Bad look. Again, men are dumping and leaving behind these 304. They're like, oh, hell no, I ain't dealing with it. I see why you are in the position that you're in. My bad for thinking you were different. My bad for thinking that I could change and rearrange. Yeah, y'all got it. She didn't want that to be the perception. That's why she's like, no, he's not here, but it's because he's working. That's why he's not here. Her son was like, nah, he's not working. He's not here. Embarrassing. And shortly after that, she clicked off the live because it's just a bad look. Again, these hoes are not being saved. They are not being saved, not being taken seriously at all. And even the men that try to do so, they're realizing, this was a mistake. It's a new breed of men out here, you all. And the new breed of men are not touching these 304s because it's too much of a hazard, too much of a liability. Look at what the kids are exposing because the 304s have no control over the kids.
when I tell you it be your own kids exposing you, it be your own kids. It looks like her son is exposing her as a liar. And he literally said, when she said, Tay texted me yesterday, he was like, only for y'all, talking to the camera, like, only for y'all. Like they pretending to be together, only for the people that watch them, but they not really together. Like he was telling it all. Like we don't know where he is. He ain't here.
Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. But there is more. We have more evidence of the hoes being left behind. Lord. April Jones was just exhibit A. Thank you, Eric. It says kids need to stay out of grown folks' business. But when you have a certain type of female that is raising the children, I mean, they don't know how to set boundaries. They don't know how to correct the child and let them know, like, hey, you're doing too much. That's another reason why men are dumping the 304s after trying to save them. They realize, yeah, this is too far gone. Thank you, Demise. It says the sad part is this boy won't respect women in the future due to her poor decisions. And that could very well happen. Now, hopefully it won't. And he'll just know how to maneuver around those type. But yeah, that could very well happen to where he just disrespects all women. Okay. Okay, I think I'm caught up. If I missed anybody, I apologize. But there's more. Let's move head along to Exhibit B. Yeah, we gotta keep it 100. This is another example of these men dumping the 304s after trying to save them. We saw Taye Diggs just dumped off April Jones because they ain't gonna work. Too much going on. It was fun while it lasted. But we got this. Now, Delicious was a early 2000s 304. I remember Delicious from The Flavor of Love. Okay, which to me, and it's no shade, no tea, but to me, it personally really sheds a light on the fact that Delicious is the type of chick that will do anything for a come up, do anything for money, do anything for popularity, do anything for fame. Anybody who can kiss Flavor Flav in the mouth without gagging, and it's no tea, no shade to Flavor Flav, but I just could not. Bitch, please. You gotta know that this is a cutthroat type of 304. Okay. Now, Delicious was out here trying to prey on this gentleman right here. Y'all let me know his name. I don't know it. Maybe in the articles or some of the videos that I play, it'll tell me. But I believe he was from a part of the group of young men that got locked up and in prison falsely, and he had got out, and they got awarded a whole bunch of money. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Is that what he was from? I believe that was his story. He was a young black guy, and they pinned false charges and allegations on him and I think 4 other young black men, and they got locked up for a long time, and then they finally got out, and they were granted a whole bunch of money. And I'm going to assume that Delicious peeped game on him and was like, oh, they got some money out of that. He got falsely, Central Park 5. Hey, Six. His name is what? Raymond Santana. Yes. Yeah, he was a part of the Central Park 5 that got falsely accused and locked up, and then came to find out they were innocent little black boys, and they released them. And I think they got granted a whole bunch of money. It may have been millions. Either way, I'm thinking that, Delicious was out here peeping game on it and was like, damn, I need to give me a piece of that. They got some money. Okay, well, I'll go ahead and see what that be about. And so she plotted and preyed on him, and him being a man or a male that was blinded by booties and breastises and, all of that, he probably was like, oh, okay, well, shit, what it is, though? What's up? Okay? Yeah, I know that damn song. He was like, what it is, ho? What's up? Okay? Y'all know the rest. And I'm pretty sure Delicious put that peach on them, real hot and heavy style, and boom, had them whipped. Couldn't handle it. Didn't know what he was getting into. He was like, oh shit, this right here, this something new. It's been a while since I had this kind of ass thrown back at it, okay? And then before you know it, he wiped up Delicious, got married, tried to save her. He said, you know what? I understand, her past, what she been through, who she's been with. I get it. But, okay? But. And so here we have it. We got a man that's, I'm going to overlook her past. Oh, thank you so much, Sportsman. I appreciate the type of love. Y'all drop the crowns down in the comments for Big Brother Sportsman. But nonetheless, he was like, you know what? I know what they say about her. I know that they're out here swearing up and down that she's trash and, she's a gold digger and, she for the streets and she a thotty cake. But do y'all know what kind of ass was just thrown at me? Damn it. Okay, I see the crowns for Sportsman. I have to take this about the market. I have got to go ahead and wipe this up. And so that's what he did. And I'm going to assume that he found out the hard way that that was a mistake. And yeah, he too sent her back to the streets. Let's get into it.
Santana is ready to speak out. DJ, stop the beat. You guys remember him and Delicious, they got married and everything, girl. They broke up. Now Santana said he is ready to tell his story. So this is just a tease. He said, I was a great husband and a father to kids who were not mine.
Let's pause. He said, I was a great husband and a great father to children that were not mine. Do y'all see now why it's so many men out here that are done being stepdaddies? God dog it. In today's time, it is so bad that men are out here like, you know what? I am not going to even look in the direction of a woman that has children. I don't care how good of a woman she is. I don't care how fine she is. I don't care what she got going on. I'm not going to touch it. And that really pains me because I know there are just amazing women out here that may have, you know, a child or two, you know, and they would make great wives, great women to be with. But due to a lot of men being elked over by a lot of these females out here, it's like, hell no, I ain't touching it. No, I am not going to come through and be a father figure. I'm not going to come through, try to rescue, polish up, and save a family that ain't mine. No, y'all can have that. Sorry about you, but I can't do it. This is why there's so many stories of guys with good intentions, good hearts, like, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to overlook her past. I'm going to overlook the fact that she has children. I'm going to overlook the fact that, you know, she had a lot of baggage and stuff that's attached to her. I'm going to love her, you know? And on top of that, that ass though. And on top of that, you know, she treat me nice and, you know, so I'm going to overlook it. I'm going to bypass all these red flags and all this baggage because, yeah, a real man, right, is not going to be afraid to step up to the plate. And then, boom, you get hit with a doozy. You get hit with a whole whammy. After trying to do the right thing by being a part of children's lives that were not your children and being the father figure that you know that they wanted you to be. They needed you to be. And it really messes us up. It really messes it up for the, again, quality women out there that may have children. But due to females like Delicious being some gold digging, scheming, thotty thot cakes, men are just like, yeah, nah, I ain't doing that. But let's continue. He said, I was a great husband and a father to kids who weren't mine.
I gave my heart to someone who didn't deserve me, let alone love me.
Oh, Delicious, were you a gold digger? See, a lot of these guys out here are coming to realize these females are gold diggers. You're giving her your heart. You're giving her, you know, a nice life, her children a nice life and all of that. And then come to realize she didn't even care about you like that. It was all about what you can do for her. This is why men are giving these hoes back to the streets. These hoes ain't loyal. They are incapable of loving anybody. The moment that they can no longer milk you dry or anything of that sort, they up out of there. He said, I was a great husband and a father to children who weren't mine. I gave my heart to someone who didn't deserve me, let alone love me. Men today are like, yeah, you cannot save these hoes.
I know what I bring to the table. I have a whole lot of love to give, and I'm here for it. For those running their mouths, remember, I'm the one who petitioned for the divorce, not her. Okay? Yeah, that is true. He wanted that divorce, not her.
Oh, now when it comes to, I need y'all to peep the patterns. When it comes to these patterns, the men are leaving these women. It is not where these women are just coming through and milking these men dry and then going on. No, the men are leaving them. He's the one that petitioned for the divorce. He's the one that is filing for divorce. He's the one that wants to get away from her, not the other way around. And it's because a lot of these guys are realizing, yeah, she don't love me. She's all about what she can get out of me. She's just using me to polish up her image. She's just using me to get back in the good graces of, again, the general public. This is why men are dumping the hoes after trying to save them. They come to realize ain't no saving them. They're just trying to save their money. They're just trying to rescue and hold their money captive. She don't care about me, but here I am as a honorable man trying to make an honest woman out of a woman that clearly is just not on that type of time. We can hit 600. Y'all like the video? Share the video and subscribe to some real talk. I know this is impromptu, but we're here. This is what men are coming to realize. And for so long, a lot of men were out here letting other men know, hey, don't ever save no hoe, okay? Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. They have whole songs about this, okay? And for a long time also, there were guys out there that ignored that. Like, oh, no, yeah, I'm not ever going to give up on the woman. I'm not going to ever just discard these females. They just need love. They just need support. They just need help. They just need guidance. And so you still had a lot of guys out there that were like, you know what? Yeah, I hear y'all out, but I'm not going to listen to y'all because at the end of the day, what I need is to love on her, and I'm going to be able to reap all of the benefits and rewards out of investing all of my time, my love, my energy, my money, my resources, my access into this woman. And yeah, it's going to be great. And then it wasn't. These men come to realize, damn, this bitch really, she don't love me. She probably don't even like me. And so the men are dumping the hoes after trying to save them and coming to realize that the men that told them don't do it, don't save her, they were right. Let's get into it, y'all. Hold on, let me get through these super chats. And thank you again so much, Sportsman. You super dope for that. Thank you, Mark. It says, find their real daddy. He got figures. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Thank you, Tokyo. It says, she had so many red flags. He thought it was a red carpet. Okay? Don't come in here clowning, Tokyo. Okay? But yeah, it's a lot of guys out there, you all, that really do feel like, you know, a woman just needs love and support and, you know, guidance, and that will make it all better. And then they come to realize, yeah, no, like, these females really don't care about you, you know? And a lot of times, I'm going to be honest, a lot of the times you don't even realize that you're being used until it is too late. Am I caught up? I think so. Eric says kids can stay out of grown folks' business. I don't know if I read that or not, but yeah, that's absolutely true. But all of that ties into why they are going back to the streets. They're going back to the streets because they are realizing these females will have you do everything for them and their kids, right? They'll have you just going broke, going for broke, all out of love. And then boom. It's like, hold on. But I'm not getting anything out of her. And yet y'all like the video. I'm not getting anything out of her. I'm not really feeling like she genuinely is interested in me as a man, but more so for what I can do for her as a man. But let's go ahead to the last and final one. All right. Exhibit C. And y'all were the ones who told me about this yesterday in our dope discussion. I had no idea that this was going on with Superhead. Okay. AKA Corinne Steffens. I had no idea. I thought that Corinne was one of the happily ever after hoes. I did. As a matter of fact, I believe we spoke on her late last year, and we, found out that she had gotten engaged to a high-profile, successful chef. She was pregnant and everything going on like that. I'm like, okay, well, she had a happy ever after story, But yeah, she got left too. And I had no idea. I said, wow, that will tie in perfectly with tomorrow's dope discussion, because, again, a lot of the hoes are getting left after a man attempted to save them. And lo and behold, we got Superhead on the docket. Let's get into it. Okay. Now, to give y'all some background, Corinne Steffens was a ran through for the streets, thotty thot cake, corn star, kiss and tell, X-rated, vixen, gossip, you name it, that's what she was, all right? She was a pass around, and she was known for doing really great with the mouth hugs, if you know what I mean, okay? She can give you a really good mouth hug and make you reach your peak like that, okay? That was Corinne. Now, late last year, I believe, she found a young man, very young man, is much younger than her, I believe, that was a chef and everything, to settle down with her and take her seriously. So we thought. But it's looking like, yet again, y'all laughing, but just hear me out. It's looking like, yet again, the men are giving the hoes back to the streets once they are realizing, like, yeah, this is tired and through, and she is tired and ran through. Okay. Yeah, this is not what I thought it would be. She's actually somebody that is tainting my name and tainting my brand more so than helping it. Let's get into the tea.
Now we got Corinne Steffens in the click today, you guys, for the first time, especially known as Superhead. And we also got Chef Kwame in the click today, you guys, also for the first time. Now, I'm not going to sit here and hold you guys. I do not know who Chef Kwame is, but I definitely know who Superhead is. Now, I caught her live the other day because a lot of my queens were sending me clips in showing that she actually was posting in her stories that her boo, Chef Kwame, is allegedly with another woman at a basketball game. So she definitely did not take that well. Also, it came out that she's actually pregnant. She stated that she was pregnant out of her own mouth on Instagram. Now, all of this is allegedly because we don't know if she is actually pregnant or if it's true, even though she did post pictures of her being pregnant and at the OBGYN. I just want to make sure that we are definitely saying allegedly on this channel because I don't have time for people, Anyways, It just looks like she's definitely going through it. She made sure she let everyone know on her live that she was not okay. And it looks like Kwame actually sent a gag order for her to stop diminishing his name. According to his attorneys, she needs to immediately stop texting him and calling him from other numbers. Anywho, let's take a look at what she had to say.
After that situation, after New Year's, we talked. I was like, "Where were you New Year's?" He gave me this thing. My crew took me out, and then I was working and bullshit. I'm not stupid. And the problem is Kwame thinks I'm dumb. That's part of the problem here. All that is happening. Kwame and I are still, even after the post goes up, now we're talking about what we're gonna do. I canceled my plans for New Year's. I canceled my fucking ticket. That was a fucking mess. I was in bed. I was all this shit's going on. Like, then he's like, all right, I'm gonna come out there. I'm like, all right, cool. When can you get here? So he's like, all right, I'll be there the 6th or something. The 5th comes around. Kwame's like, I can't make it. Everyone has COVID from the New Year's Eve party. New Year's Eve was, or he told me that on the 4th. I'm like, New Year's Eve was 4 days ago. How embarrassing is this? How embarrassing is this? These hoes are getting left and right. And on top of that, it's so bad. And this is what I talked about. They can be bad for your brand. They can be bad for your business. Yeah, the gag order, no pun intended. But I'm pretty sure, like, with him being associated with a superhead, a lot of people were talking. Like, damn, you with her? Don't you know she is this type of chick? Don't you know that she did this, X, Y, and Z, 1, 2, and 3, and you gonna wipe her up and impregnate her? This is the type of chick you gonna take seriously? This is the type of woman you want attached to you? And I'm sure after a while, that type of commentary or sentiment or opinion, critique gets to you. Like, you know what? Yeah. Especially if you are an up-and-coming type of guy, to where, again, he is somebody that is a popular chef or whatever the case may have been. And you got people talking like, you with her? And so when she is now going above and beyond, talking more stuff that is associating you with her, it's like, girl, shut up. Because I already am feeling the pressures of everybody having something slick to say about me being with you. So now that I'm trying to distance myself away from you, now you're talking all this extra mess that is drawing even more attention and spotlight to what we got going on. And I just don't have time for this. Yes, still the one. What it boils down to is these females, okay, which is why a lot of men are dumping these hoes after trying to save them. These females are bringing a lot of embarrassment and shame to their names. Okay, now I'm going to read the article, but first I'm going to break down what I believe happened in this instance. Corinne, aka Superhead, okay, thought that she had found a young sucker to overlook her past, forget about what she's done, forget about her reputation, and progress and move forward into something, I don't know, a lot more stable, balanced, healthy, traditional. And for a while, maybe he fell for it. For a while, it was like, yeah, that's fine. I know your reputation. I know what you've done in the past, but that doesn't concern me. We're moving forward. I don't see you like that. And we're going to progress on. But then as more attention is brought to the fact that you are the, Captain Save-A-Ho that is wiping up the chick that hugs a lot of penises with her mouth, it's like, what are you doing, man? And that can become very embarrassing, especially, again, if you are up and coming. You don't want your brand or your name to be associated with something that is trashy, nasty, despicable, embarrassing. And so I'm going to peep game and say that after a while of a lot of spotlight and attention being drawn his way as far as wiping up Superhead, he was like, yeah, I probably have to distance myself from her. And then he probably grew more and more cold, more and more distance was put between her. And then she felt it. And then she was like, well, damn, like, not you too. And then I believe she was pregnant on top of that. So you probably got a lot of emotions going on. Like, damn, you were supposed to be my safe place. You were supposed to be my rescuer, my Captain Saberho. You were supposed to be the one that erased my past, gave me new life, a new image. And now you are even, trying to move on and move forward without me and distance yourself from me. And I'm pregnant? Oh, hell no. So then this is when she started going on her rants. Oh, you did this, you did that, you did this, you did that. And if a man is trying to get away from you and distance himself from you, that gets annoying. Like, bitch, I'm trying to leave you alone. You bad for business. I tried to save you. It ain't looking like it's gonna work out for me, because in order for me to save you, I have to sacrifice myself, and I'm just not ready and willing to do that. And so, yeah, I don't need all of this. But again, this is why you got to be very mindful and very careful about who you choose to associate yourself with, who you choose to rescue, wife up, impregnate, because it can backfire on you. And I believe that is what's happening with this Kwame guy that Corinne was with. Hold on, let me who was that? Thank you, Superior. It says it's a Captain Saberho drought in these streets. They checking out on single moms and canceling their OnlyFans subscriptions. Whoopsie. And that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing that happen left and right. And I believe it is because more and more men are just seeing that it's useless. Like, why am I out here doing all of this and I'm not really getting anything in return out of it? If anything, it's actually cheapening me. It's actually something that is shameful, embarrassing. If people were to find out that I'm doing all of this and then I'm not getting nothing, and then I'm trying to rescue these hoes that ain't even trying to save themselves or help me in the process, like, it's just a bad deal. And men are finding more, how can I say it, resourceful ways to spend their time, spend their money. And it's a bad deal for these hoes. But I'm proud about it. I need y'all to know I'm proud about it. I'm happy that men are waking up and they're not giving these hoes any time of day, because what it does is it makes a lot of other young women out there shape up, right? Because it's like, well, damn, the men don't take these type of females seriously. So let me not be like her. The men are not trying to step into the lives of these type of chicks. So let me not try to pattern myself after her. Let me be mindful of the things that I do, the things that I say, the things that I broadcast, the things that I engage in, because men are just all around checking out. And I think I'm caught up with everything. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what happened. He started to become more distant, and she felt the effects of that, and she got in her feelings. And it's like, why are you leaving me? And it's like, cuz you bad for business. What did I say yesterday? Yesterday, I said that more and more men are starting to view relationships, marriage, commitment, women like a business. And if you tarnish my brand or my business, or help me to lose out or miss out in any way, shape, or form, especially on a large scale, I gotta go. And that's what she's feeling.
3 days ago. In 3 days, everyone found out they had COVID, and you don't have it? Because the story was you and your whole team went out that night and partied together. So you were working together all day, partying all night with your team, and you don't have it. Like, it was the gaslighting, the fucking gaslighting, bro. It was also reminiscent of what I've been through before.
It says Superhead's alleged baby's father threatens to sue her. He wants her to keep his name out her mouth. Now, again, I feel this young brother to a certain degree because it's like, damn, like she was bad for business, man. It's a bad look on my part. I should have never got myself associated with her. However, young Kwame the chef, you impregnated her. So it's kind of too late, right? She's going to talk about you. She's going to be interacting, with you. She's going to be in contact with you. So you kind of did this backwards. So let Kwame, the chef, be a cautionary tale to my young brothers out there to not get involved with a 304. Okay? Don't do it. Don't even set yourself up like that. Right? Because the damage is already done. You already impregnated her. So you already are looking like a big dummy, like Daryl said. So all of this, gag order and all of this, keep my name out of your mouth and I'm going to sue you. I mean, you're just doing too much at this point. You working backwards. You shouldn't have even got involved with her. Because guess what? She already had your Johnson in her mouth and now she got your seed in her uterus growing. And so, like, what are you really trying to get out of this at this point? But we're going to let you finish. Hold on. It says last month, and this was a few months back. So this is something that's, kind of old, but we're going to touch base on it anyway, because it is a perfect example of what we are starting to see today. A lot of these guys are leaving these 304s alone, even after trying to rescue them and save them. It says last month, former video vixen turned author Corinne Superhead Steffens, who now goes by her name Elizabeth, what the hell, announced she was pregnant with celebrity chef Kwame O's baby. Then a few days later, she blasted him online after he was seen on a date with another woman. It said it all started after Kwame shared video on Instagram stories of himself on the Jumbotron at Barclays Center with his date in their courtside seats by the Brooklyn Nets game. Let's keep the game there for a second, you all. See, what hurts is that a man will not mind showing off with another woman. This is why I say you got to be very mindful and careful about, the things that you display, the things that you do, things that you say, the lifestyle that you partake in. When I was going in on Brittany Renner yesterday, that's why I did that, because men do want to feel proud about the woman that they are showing off. Corinne Steffens is not somebody that you can proudly show off. She got too much attached to her name. She will taint you and destroy you. So I'm pretty sure that her seeing that her baby's daddy, her celebrity chef baby daddy, is out here kicking her to the curb while showing off the next woman sitting courtside at a game on the Jumbotron, for the world to see, that had to hit different. Like, damn, like you showing her off and not me? Well, yes. Because you, ma'am, are a bad look. But again, Kwame the chef, what did you expect? You working backwards. But yes, women want to be shown off. We want to be taken seriously. We want people to be proud of us. And so if we see you distancing yourself from us, putting us in the background while propping up the next female, yeah, I'm going to feel a way about that. Because what are you, embarrassed of me? Are you ashamed of me? And the answer is yes. It says, Superhead blasted the chef and claimed that his actions may be negatively impacting her alleged pregnancy. Let's continue. This is her baby daddy on the Jumbotron sitting courtside at a game with his new bae. Devastating. Okay, and apparently she shared this to her stories, and she said, baby daddy so wild though. Yeah, he may be. But again, that's why you got to be careful and mindful about what you do, because it may come back to bite you in the ass later when you are wanting somebody to love on you, show you off, be proud to be with you and all of that. Like, it could just backfire. So how about we just don't engage in that type of lifestyle, ladies? Because look, he's showing off the next woman while you're carrying his baby. Tragic. It says, shortly after Superhead made these posts, Kwame's legal team hit her with a cease and desist letter, suggesting that he may not be the father of her child. Oh, Lord have mercy. I said, Lord have mercy. Men are dumping the hoes after trying to save them. Peep the game, y'all. Kwame the chef came to realize that being with the likes of a Superhead was a bad look, bad for business, not wise to do, not intelligent to do. People may have been making fun of him, going in on him, ridiculing him, shaming him. Like, you kiss her in the mouth? And after a while, that can get to a man. Men want to feel exclusive. Men want to be proud about the woman that they're with. And if they can't do that, they will have some sort of resentment towards you and the relationship. Because it's like, damn, like I'm making all of this sacrifice and all these investments into a woman that I can't even publicly show off. I'm not even proud to have her on my arm or on my team. So they start to feel like all of their sacrifice, all their investment is in vain, because what are they doing it all for? Just to get shamed and ridiculed and embarrassed. So after he felt the effects of being attached and associated with such a, for the streets character like a Superhead, he's like, damn, but I got her pregnant though. So I can't even fully move on away from her and detach myself away from her because I got this baby. So now he's trying to deny the baby because he wants no parts of her. It's a bad look. What did I say? Men are starting to view relationships, women, marriage, family like a business. And if you are bad for business, they will detach and discard. Thank you, Eric. It says, Luda said you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. And you know what? It's looking like you can't, because a lot of these men are returning these hoes back to the streets. Thank you, Tokyo. It says, well, let's look at it positively. At least we know he doesn't have any nut allergies. Jail. Anybody else? Don't laugh at this. Thank you, 6R. It says, Logan Paul going through this shame right now. Now, who is he? I'm going to have to look that up. And maybe I ought to do an upload about that. But who is Logan? I don't even know who that is. But this is what we're dealing with today. A lot of these men are giving these hoes back to the streets. And it's because they came to realize it's bad for business. It's a bad look. First things first, they are a liability because they got too much attached to them. They can run their mouth too damn much. Their kids can run their mouth too damn much. Right? You just make me look like I'm a weak dude because everybody's been up inside of you. Everybody's been with you. It's just, it can just taint you all the way around. So what we are seeing now is this guy, Kwame the chef, trying to completely detach and erase any connection that he had to Superhead, even the damn baby. Lord have mercy. It says, shortly after Superhead made these posts, Kwame's legal team hit her with a cease and desist letter suggesting that he may not be the father of her child. It says, well, Superhead isn't taking the legal threats silently. Media Takeout confirmed that yesterday she went off after Kwame slapped her with a cease and desist letter. In a video lasting nearly 2 hours, Elizabeth, aka Superhead, first explained how her last broken romance with tech entrepreneur Everett Taylor ended in tears and her feeling pressure to abort their baby. Oh, are y'all peeping the game with your little big sis? I said, are y'all peeping the game with your little big sis? All the way around, Lord, all the way around, Superhead is feeling the effects of her past decisions and mistakes. So even when a man does want to, maybe date her, court her, be with her for a little moment, they're still like, look, I don't want to be really attached to you like that, though. Like, yeah, we can be cool and yeah, we can have a good time and yeah, we can get it in. But when it comes to anything seriously, when it comes to anything as far as us progressing and moving forward into something more stable and solid, I don't want any parts of that with you. Which is why even the last relationship that she was in with entrepreneur Everett, he was like, look, I'm going to need you to go ahead and get rid of that. Get rid of that, baby, because I don't want any attachment to you like that. That's too permanent for me. And I don't see you in that way. It says the former, oh my God, hold on. Do y'all see what it says? The former throat queen. This is why men are not saving and rescuing 304s. Because you cannot escape your troubled, cake checkered past, especially when you broadcasted it to the world. Corinne was the first Brittany Renner. Wrote a whole book about all of her sexual escapades and who she deep-throated, who she licked on, who she rode. That was her. So now when she's trying to come through and clean up her image and, change her name. Oh, no, I'm not Superhead anymore. I'm Elizabeth. I'm Corinne. I'm Mrs. Stephens. Even when they are referencing her, talking about her, even though she tried to erase everything from her past, change her name and everything, they are still referring to her as the throat queen, super tonsil, Superhead, mouth hugger, nut juggler. Like, you can't escape it. That is why men do not want to be taken seriously as far as a relationship is concerned with these type of females, because it follows you. And they know that. They learned that the hard way, even after trying to attempt to rescue you and save you. Let's get into it for a minute. Y'all laugh, but I'm so serious. Let's get into it for a minute. Let's break it down. Now, it's levels and layers to this, right? So we already brought up the fact that when it comes to, these hoes and you trying to save them and polish them up and clean them up and rescue them, they can be a liability due to the fact that they talk too much. Their kids talk too much. What else? They're just gold diggers trying to use you. They don't really love you like that. All of those things can factor in to the equation as far as them just being a liability. But let's say that you're with a past 304 and she's not on the type of time. Like, she genuinely loves you. She's very much so interested in you. Like, she's really in this for genuine intentions and reasons. Well, even if that is the case, it can still just be this very haunting thing when her past is constantly following her. It's like, yeah, baby, I know that you love me. I know that you're not just a gold digger. Yeah, you're not a liability as far as how you treat me and, the things you do to me and all of that. but your reputation, your name, what you're known for, that is the liability. That is the thing that is tainting everything. That is the thing that is bringing us down. It's a bad look for me, baby. You bad for business. Like, your name is bad for business. Yes, I love how you love me. I love how you respect me. I love what you do for me. Everything. That's great. But your name is so heavy in a bad way in these streets that it's just a bad look for me as a man. No man wants to be out here walking around like, he's this weak sucker. He's just like this blind, deaf, and dumb dude who doesn't know how to vet and choose a woman properly. Like, no man wants that for himself. So even if you're not necessarily the type of female that is just out here dogging and disrespecting the man out, due to you being reckless in your past and you having a certain reputation, it could just be something to where a man don't even want to associate with you for that reason. And y'all laugh, but I'm so serious. I need to know where I'm lying at. Yeah, the throat, like, that's crazy. Cucumbers and shit. No man wants any type of attachment to you, because even though you've done all of this polishing up, all of this cleaning up, it's like, yeah, but she the throat goat. She the throat queen. Who wants that? Who wants their wife or any woman that they are attached to or tied to, the mother of their child, to be referred to as the throat queen? Like, only I should know that you're the throat queen. Why does the world know that? It says the former throat queen then explained how she and Kwame hooked up, and he began distancing himself after she told him she was pregnant, because he didn't want that true connection to you, though, sis. It says Elizabeth claims Kwame sent a cease and desist letter demanding she stop talking to him, but she refuses, claiming she knows her rights and has receipts to back up everything. This is sad. This is sad. Let me get to y'all super chats. We better have as close to 600 likes as possible, too. And I appreciate y'all for being here. Very impromptu video, so I thank y'all. But this is sad. The hoes are being given back to the streets because men really are seeing that, yeah, even if they are quote unquote redeemable, they could just be so bad for your image, for your brand, that it's just best that you don't even associate. And I hate that for y'all, man. I hate that for y'all. It's like they still referring to this woman as the throat queen 30 years later, 20 years later. Trail Team says, yeah, I had to Hail Mary my BM back to the streets in the same way. She called it a fumble. The only thing that's a fumble that these 304s unfortunately have to learn the hard way is the fact that they should have done life differently. They should have not been out here reckless with their box, with their throats, with their tonsils, with their reputation, their names. That's the only fumble. The only fumble is, damn, I should have done better, because then I would be happily ever after by now with my Prince Charming. But due to my name, my reputation, me being reckless, nobody trusts me, or my name and my brand is just so tainted that it has no choice but to rub off on any man that I'm with and embarrass him. And that leaves him no choice but to discard of me. Okay? Now, do you still have guys out here that will still stick it out and thug it out with their reformed 304? Absolutely. But a lot of guys, especially in today's time, are just not doing it. Thank you, D. It says, Logan Paul is a huge YouTuber, and yes, please do a video on that story. It's crazy. Okay, maybe we can talk about that on Sunday. I don't know who that is, or I'll do an upload or something. I gotta do some research. Email me, okay? My email is here, demariepoet@gmail.com. And I have not been checking my emails lately, so I will get to that probably tomorrow. Okay, I'm gonna go through my emails tomorrow. But yeah, that's crazy, you all. A lot of guys, unfortunately, are going through that, and they are learning that, you know, it was better off if I left her where she was. I was better off leaving her in the damn streets. I should have never. Right? I should have never. I learned my lesson. I should have listened to my brothers. When my brothers were telling me that, you know, you need to just leave these hoes where they are because they cannot be trusted or they will completely destroy your brand, your image, your name. Yeah. You know, and y'all get these likes up. Yeah. You better just leave it alone. Now, are there exceptions to this rule? Absolutely, you are. There are exceptions, but for the most part, a lot of guys are not doing it, especially in today's time. A lot of guys in today's time are just like, yeah, liability. Men are dumping the hoes after trying to save them, and a lot of these females are becoming very regretful and remorseful of their past. And see, a lot of y'all chicks out here swear up and down that Danica Marie is a hater, and you know, she just is not a real woman, and you know, she just don't understand what it is to be a boss chick and to be somebody that is proud and body positive and, you know, sex positive. She just don't understand. But clearly I do. And you don't, ma'am. I told y'all all this stuff would come back to haunt you. I told you that. Did you want to listen? Nope. You wanted to do whatever you wanted to do and broadcast to the world that you was a freak nasty 304 trying to get attention and clout. Let's go there for a second. And y'all definitely get these damn likes up. We should have at least 568 likes. Stop playing with us. This 467 is just disrespectful. There's some real talk today. Now let's get into it. These females, unfortunately, found out the hard way, no pun intended, okay, that if you are out here broadcasting to the world your sexual encounters, that would only lead men, males, to want to penetrate you and not to wife you up. Yeah, it'll give you a lot of attention. You'll get a lot of attention, a lot of popularity if you're out here broadcasting to the world that, yeah, I deep throat this and I slept with him and I slept with that and I did this and I did that. And then you have videos, Superhead, to back up your claims. Like, damn, she get down like that. I'm trying to see what that be about. Yes, you'll get a lot of the wrong attention. You'll get men lined up at your door to put his peen in your mouth, not to put a ring on your finger. But they thought that, yeah, I'm hot-ish because I got this man lined up at my door. I got that man lined up at my door. I slept with this rapper, this celebrity, you know. Yeah, I got it going on. So let me keep doing it. Let me keep on showcasing how freak nasty I am. And let me keep on showcasing what I can do and my talents with me hugging these penises with my throat. Let me keep on showing it. Because the more I show it, the more attention I get. The more men are knocking and beating down my door. but they're not knocking and beating down your door for the right reasons, sis. That is not empowering. That is not something that is liberating. That is not something that you should be celebrating at all. You got all the wrong type of attention, right? A lot of these females confuse being sexy with being slutty, trashy, nasty, freaky, doing too much. And then before you know it, you're stuck on stupid, looking stupid by yourself because no man wants to stick around. Not only do you have men passing you completely up, like, nah, I ain't gonna touch that. Like, nah, I can see what that throat do, but that's about it. But as far as wifing it up, settling down, oh, no, I ain't gonna do that. But yeah, shit, I'm trying to see what that mouth do. They'll do that. But anything outside of that, no, they're not. And even the guys who do try to give you a chance, they are leaving you. So you got both things happening in real time today. In real time, you have men completely passing those type of females up. And you also have the men that try to rescue them and save them not stick around for very long. Because again, the weight and the heaviness of your reputation, too heavy for me to carry. And they will leave you. Want nothing to do with you or your kids. They'll even deny those children or try to make you delete those children. Because again, I want nothing to do with you. Trucker, female nature wants for men to show us off, to be proud of us, to take care of us, to love us, honor us, respect us. That is our nature. We want that. But these hoes are finding out the hard way that a man will not give you that if you are an embarrassment to him in his name, his reputation, what he's about. Yes, a lot of men, Mark Cooper, are like, damn your kids. F them kids. Don't care about it. And that's what these hoes are realizing. They're realizing, damn, I should have carried myself better. I should have not engaged in that. I should have, steered clear away from certain lifestyles or broadcasting certain information. But by that time, it's way too damn late. And a lot of guys are just not even sticking around. Even the ones who tried to give you a chance, who tried to overlook your past. Let me take a poll, all right? Before I get up off of here, because I got to go get me some sunshine and put my feet in some grass. I got to ground myself. But let me take a poll for y'all before we leave. Hold on, I hope my sound is off. It was not. Okay. I got to switch my account. I want to know, because I got a lot of my brothers that rock with me heavy, and shout out to y'all. I want to know, have you, hold on, let me see, can I type it? Start a poll. Have you ever tried to save a 304? Yes or no? Have you ever tried to save a hoe? Was that you? And did it work out? Did it not work out? I would love to know. Take the poll. All right. The answer is no. Lord have mercy. Answer on the damn poll. Okay. Have you ever tried to save a hoe? Yes or no? We need to know. Okay. And then I would like for you all down in the comments to explain to me, if you have tried to save one, what was the outcome? Was she redeemed? Was it a lost cause? Was it in vain? I would love to know. Says, no, it didn't work out. Yeah, I wasted time. Lord have mercy. Grady says, no self-respectable man would dare bring those type of women around their children. These hyenas are only for a good time, not a lifetime. Ooh. Ouch. And unfortunately, Grady, that is what a lot of these hoes find out the hard way. Like, damn, you mean to tell me you really didn't like me like that? You really didn't take me seriously? It was just all about what I could do to pleasure you? Yeah. And then on the flip side, Grady, even the men that did try to give them a chance, they're like, it's such a bad idea due to your reputation and the stuff that is attached to you. It's just not a good look. I don't even want to do it. Or those men find out that you are still on that same type of holdout energy. Hold on, I didn't mean to do that. Thank you, 6R. It says Anika Marie and Crimson Cure, my two favorite channels. Shout out to the good sis Kendra. Okay. And I appreciate that. Y'all are super dope. I try to give y'all some great content. You know, we try to give y'all these gems and jewels and break it down for y'all. You know, and I really do appreciate you all for constantly rocking with me and supporting me and showing me a whole bunch of love, because you do not have to. Okay. And y'all, we already almost at 162,000, and we just hit 161,000. Now y'all know YouTube be hating on us, but still we rise. Okay, still we rise. I got a tattoo for a reason. Okay, so I appreciate y'all so very much. Thank you, Christian. I appreciate you, love. Thank you. I love to see the beautiful queens coming through. But let me end my poll. Let me see what y'all got to say. Okay, I asked. Where is it? Here it is. In the poll, I asked my brothers. All right. Have you ever tried to save a 304? Okay. A whopping 57% said yes, while 42% said no. So it's looking like the majority of you all have tried. And I would love for you all to tell me, as your little big sister, what was the end result? Did it work out? Did it backfire? We want to know. Okay. And if it did work out, what did you do to make it work out? Did her past bother you? Did her reputation bother you in any way? We would love to know. All right. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap this on up. Again, y'all like the video, share the video and subscribe. I'm going to see y'all in the next dope discussion. Okay. I should have a lot of uploads coming for you all, because even though I haven't gone through each and every email, I did check my email and I saw a lot of you all were sending me in stuff to talk about. So I'm going to go through that probably tomorrow or later on this evening and get into it, so we can have some more content for you all to enjoy and learn from, evolve from. Okay. And just engage with. Okay. But I'm going to see y'all later. Again, y'all, make sure you are also hitting the notification bell. That way you can be alerted for future dope discussions. I know we have been very impromptu lately with our dope discussions as far as going live, but I do appreciate y'all for being here. But to really help with being notified, hit the notification bell, because we have some dope content, and I'm just getting in the habit of doing more uploaded content for you all, because I do notice that when you do the uploads, YouTube kind of favors that more so than the live streams. But I do love to engage and interact with you all. So when we do go live, make sure that you are here in attendance. Okay. You want to make sure you're here in attendance, because, you know, we're going to have more uploaded content more so than the live streams. And I know y'all like to interact with us live. So I'm going to see y'all later. Again, big shout out to all of you all for your constant love and support. For today's dope discussion, thank you so much, Sportsman, for your donation. But I appreciate all of y'all. Okay, y'all are super dope. Thank you. Who is that? Thank you, D Cure. He says, I love your hair. And I saw a lot of y'all say y'all like my hair. I appreciate it. Okay. I will be back to my fro shortly, but right now I'm just rocking the fantasy ponytails. I mean, it's giving me like fantasy. you know. And so I wanted to do something a little different, you know, because I was sick of sweating out my fro at the gym. And so I had to do something to try to put the fro up, because when I go to the gym and you start to sweat and then you got that fro going on, like it could just get to be a bit much. So I had to find a solution to slick it back to not have the sweat be so problematic. All right. But I do appreciate y'all for your lovely compliments. But again, y'all, like the video, share the video, and subscribe. And also feel free to email me at demariepoet@gmail.com if you have any topic suggestions, any links, and if it's dope enough, we will turn it into a dope discussion. All right. But much love and peace to my crown head.